morning. Welcome to this welcoming Wednesday. This is going to be a day of learning or welcoming new things, and I'm really excited. I've had the best meditation and introspection with my higher self and a lot of guidance. And guess what? He's given me all the books for the session 3, and I was like, oh my God, absolutely pretty much new. And I'm so excited. So, thank you everyone for being in this journey where new stuff unfolds for all of us every day. And with this beautiful energy, let's start our peak state programming and run towards our dreams, knowing that each one of us is a winner and our dreams are coming true. And so it is. Let's start. Yes, we are a winner. Left leg in the front, right in the back, and the fun again toward the dreams. Let's go for it. Yes. I'm a winner. Okay, I really today want to invite all of you to invite newer people in your life in this world of spirituality. So, women who are here and your husbands who don't wake up, or men who are here whose wives don't wake up. So, you can always gift them this session. You already have an email ID, you already have sessions access. Just let your spouses start the course from day one, maybe even join you. And if they feel the need to come and sit with you, please invite them. You know, we've already gone on this beautiful day journey, almost marking 50 days. It's absolutely wonderful if your family start getting your vibes, because they might be wondering, hey, hua kya hai iske saath, you know, itni achhi baatein, full of positivity. What the hell is wrong with him or her? So let them become a part of your world. I know it's not very easy to come in the mornings, but so what? It's all right. Alifia, if you don't have access, please ask Ritesh sir or Amrita. Ritesh sir may be still getting married and coming in a while. He's taken off. So until then, you can probably wait. So tomorrow is a brand new month which is going to start, and we had an absolutely wonderful, joyful June, right? So today is the last day of June, and today is a very special day for me. Today is my younger sister's 40th birthday and my elder Jiju's 50th birthday. We're three sisters, so I think it's a very fantastic day for me. And one of my best friend's daughter's 18th birthday. So I've had my artistic dates, like celebrating them by baking for them, dressing up trays for them. So I've had a blast. I hope you're having your artistic dates and really having a fun time in your life. And I hope your morning pages are going on very well. Remember, we're people in progress. You know, this course might seem कि बहुत काम करना है, but if you remember when you registered, I did speak to you through my registration form that you will be required to give 5% of your day, which is an hour and 21 minutes per day to for your growth, right? So if you have a little meditation, that you have your manifestations, you've got your journals, I think that much we can space out during the day, maybe make 20-minute intervals, 4 intervals, or 3 intervals, however you want. But please, if you haven't yet started doing it, please don't just come here for the sake of it. Please grow. I want everyone to tell me at the end of their one-to-one days that, yes, the power of your dreams has worked and all our dreams have come true. It's a session where everyone has to get success. We don't want backbenchers here. I know a lot of people are there with the cameras off, and the cameras are looking at the ceilings above, and you just to get the brownie points, your camera mark ho jayega. Aap andar ho, it doesn't matter. But so don't worry, the watchful eyes are watching everyone. So your scores might be there, but your presence being absent is also being marked. So to all your Sangha Mitras who are not coming, who are taking it easy, just wake up to, oh my God, I just had a hunch that somebody would say being birthday here. So Akshay, can we have you on the spotlight? So, sir, please have Akshay on the spotlight. So Akshay, now I'll never forget your birthday. My two siblings are born on your birthday, and so are you, actually the younger one. So you're born on their birthdays. So today is 140th, 150th. I don't know which one is yours. I'm sure in the 30s. So let's celebrate you as well. Yes. So let's have the birthday boy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Akshay. Happy birthday to you. You're super special for me. I do not know why. You and Ankita are very special. So is Poonam, so is Shelly. And I have extended family, Digo and Naveen. So, and of course, so we are just growing every single day in our family. So welcome, welcome. Even Sanya is a part of us. So yes, it's lovely to celebrate you with your family of Sangha and your actual family. Congratulations and have a magical day. Do you want to say something as we begin? The stage is all yours.
Thank you, everyone.
So be blessed. Have this, may this birthday be magical, and may your lives start unfoldingly magical, even now, more and more. So
Thank you.
congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Which birthday is this? A woman I can't
32nd.
ask, so they say. Sorry.
32nd.
Oh, lovely. Congratulations. So may the 30s be absolutely phenomenal. And may RJ Sir's plans of autopilot work for you. So may that work. So congratulations. All right, everyone, let's start our very first day of the book of the day, mirror work. So I hope you're progressing beautifully. Yesterday was day of meeting your inner child again. I hope you're meeting, and I saw a couple of Facebook posts about inner child. So thank you for that. It's very motivating to go in the morning and just see, I get my good load of affirmation. Going to that one-to-one Sangha is like a dose of goodness, you get all the affirmations. So how wonderful. Ankita, the birthday man's wife, do you want to read for us today? I've been missing you in the second series. If Hana is not around, if you can read, that'll be wonderful. So, yes, my dear. So, okay, today is day 10, loving your body, healing your pain. It's a very beautiful chapter. We've now moved on from my inner self, like inner child. Of course, it's always going to be with us. But let's move on a little more in our body, because body is very, very important. We've talked about it. So, Ankita, over to you.
Day 10. Loving your body, healing your pain. The lesson today is about pain, what it is, where it comes from, what it's telling you, and what you can learn from it. Many of us live with the pain or illness on a daily basis. It may be a small part of our lives, or it may take up large portion of it. Today, you are going to use your mirror work to open a new door to loving your body and healing your pain. No one wants to be in pain, but if you have it, what can you learn from it? Where does pain come from? What is it trying to tell you? Since pain can be a manifestation of either physical or mental disease, it is clear that both the body and mind are susceptible to it.
So, one thing is, pain comes to us for a reason. And if we start listening to our body, we'll understand the reason. One more request today at this juncture, if possible, stop abusing your body with antacids, stop abusing your body with, crocins or whatever you're taking, paracetamols. Start listening to your body. Start going to grassroots level. We already have this beautiful book by Louise Hay on you with PDF. Start healing your body with affirmations, the power of changing the thought. So rather than just putting some toxic antibiotics or medicines in your body, start healing naturally. Let's read about this.
I recently witnessed a wonderful example of this as I watched two little girls playing in a park. The first child raised her hand to playfully slap her friend on the arm. Before she was able to make contact, the other girl cried, "Ow!" The first girl looked at her friend and asked, "Why did you say ow? I haven't even touched you yet." Her friend replied, "Well, I knew it was gonna hurt." The body, like everything else in life, is a mirror of our inner thoughts and beliefs. It is always talking to us. If we will only take time to listen, I believe we create every pain and illness in our body. Every cell within our body responds to every single thought we think and every word we speak. The body is always aspiring to achieve optimum health, no matter what we do. However, if we abuse the body with unhealthy food and unhealthy thoughts, we contribute to our discomfort. Pain comes to us in many forms: an ache, a scratch, a stubbed toe, a bruise, congestion, uneasy sleep, a queasy feeling in the stomach, a disease. It is trying to tell us something. Pain is the body's way of waving a red flag to get our attention, a last ditch effort to inform us that something is wrong in our life. When we feel pain, what do? We usually run to the medicine cabinet or the drugstore and take a pill. When we do this, we are saying to our body, "Shut up, I don't want to hear you." Your body will quiet down for a while, but then the whispering will return. This time, a little louder than before. Imagine what would happen if you were telling your friend something important, but she wasn't listening. You would say it again, probably louder. If she still doesn't listen, you might well become agitated and lash out. Or feeling hurt or uninvolved, you might shut down. Sometimes people actually want to be sick. In our society, we've made pain and illness a legitimate way to avoid responsibility or unpleasant situations. If we cannot learn to say no, then we may have to invent a disease to say no for us. At some point, however, you have to pay attention to what's going on. Allow yourself to listen to your body because fundamentally, your body wants to be healthy and it needs to cooperate with it.
No, it needs you to cooperate
It
with.
needs you to cooperate with it.
Yes.
Think of every pain you have as a teacher telling you that there's false idea in your consciousness. Something you are believing, saying, doing, or thinking is not right for your highest good. I always picture the body tugging at me, saying, "Please pay attention." When you discover the mental pattern behind a pain or illness, you have a chance to change the pattern through your mirror work and arrest the disease.
So one thing, people who've got the weight issues, it's because you're not listening to your body. It's because you're just eating aimlessly and you're abusing your bodies. Start having 5 minutes of silence and ask your body, is there any signal you want to give me? For example, if you have a tummy ache that time, go to Louis Hayes Heal Your Body and just see the affirmation, the reason for it. 99.99% that will be the reason why you have manifested that disease. So if you don't listen to your body, some disease will manifest. So please wake up, and now is the time to get attention. So if you have thyroid, if you have a diabetes, if you have obesity, if you have any kind of problem, disease, we're not easy with it. So even having overweight is a disease. Why? Because you're not comfortable with it, right? Mentally, emotionally, physically, you may not be comfortable. If you are, fantastic. Some people are really nicely endowed, but they love their body because they're like, it's perfect, and that's great. But if you're not comfortable, then it's a disease. Please pay attention to your body. Please start listening to it. Do not go for short fixes. If you have a problem, you have a disease, handle it with the organic way. So for example, if you have constipation, Rather than having laxatives, which are, antibiotics, have isabgol, have trifla. If you have acne, rather than going for, clear cells or whatever you want, you put, on some kind of medication, start putting chandan paste, start putting something which is going to be taking away the heat. So again, go back to organic stuff and listen to your body. Very, very important. Please continue. We can't hear you, Ankita. Okay, let me read. Are you willing to pay attention to your body and release the need that has contributed to your pain? If so, get started on your mirror work and learn to love your body and heal your pain. Let's affirm I love my body. I return my body to optimal health by giving it what it needs on every level. Very important to understand that we have to love our body. There's no two ways about it. However your body is, thick, fat, tall, short, whatever, looking wise, inside wise. If we don't accept who we are, how will the world accept us? So first, acceptance starts from within. So please say, I love my body. I return my body to the optimal health by giving it what it needs on every level. So your body has a lot of levels, right? It's got 7 auras also. If you see, well, I mean, in a different way. Otherwise, it's got so many organ parts. So much of processes are going inside. On every level, if you're healing your body, you're giving it back. You're affirming that I'm going back to my optimal health. Automatically, your body will start working. Day 10 mirror work exercise. What do we do? Choose the pain or illness you would like to work on today. Let's say it's heartburn. Stand or sit in front of your mirror. Look deeply into your eyes and ask yourself these questions. Where did this heartburn come from? What is it trying to tell me? Have I been eating unhealthy foods? Is there something that I'm fearful about? Did I hear some news that I'm not able to digest? Is there a heated situation that I'm not dealing with? What or who can't I stomach? So, it's so beautiful to know that heartburn is happening. Heart is a place where it's a window to your soul, right? Now, if you're not able to accept such information, it's going to lead to heartburn. People think, sirf acidity hui hai, heartburn hua hai because we've had unhealthy. Yes, you have had unhealthy, but why have you had unhealthy? Because you're not being able to digest something or you're fearful about something. And that news has triggered you to eat unhealthy food. Remember, it's a vicious cycle. Don't just say heartburn ho gaya, okay, pudin hara kha liya and khatam, or whatever medicine you're having khatam. No. Number 4, regardless of what pain or disease you're experiencing, you can say these affirmations. I breathe freely and fully. I listen to the messages of my body. I feed my body healthy and nourishing food. I allow my body to rest when needed. I love my amazing body. I am safe. I trust the process of life. I'm fearless. Keep repeating the affirmations. This was only an example for heartburn. Now, if you have thyroid, if you have whatever you have today morning, whatever you could be, you could have diabetes, you could have a balding patch, you could have something, okay? So I'm not saying that balding patch would be a disease, but that also has a reason why you have it. Or if you have white hair, even there's a reason for that. So this beautiful book called Heal Your Body has every single thing. So it's a very thin book. Like you can heal your life as a thicker version of that, but heal your body specifically for this. So just please buy it, invest it. I would say we have the PDF, great, but nothing like having a paperback. Number 5. Now do some affirmations specifically for this area causing you pain. You can look up mental patterns for pain and particular illnesses, along with corresponding affirmations in my book, Heal Your Body. If you're having stomach problems, for example, you can say, I love my stomach. I really love you, my healthy stomach. I feed you healthy foods and you digest them with joy. I give you permission to be well. Repeat these affirmations 2 or 3 times. So the power is definitely within us and the power is now. So what do we do today? We journal by saying, by writing. So what do we write? So when you feel pain or discomfort, take time to quiet yourself. Just take 3 deep breaths, close your eyes, enter balance, align. Trust that your highest power will let you know what is wrong with you. It's very important to understand what needs to be changed will be told to you. What needs to be changed in your life will be told to you so that you can be free of any pain. Visualize a perfect setting where your favorite flowers are growing in abundance all around you. Feel and smell the sweet warm air as it blows gently across your face. Concentrate on relaxing every muscle in your body. Ask yourself these questions. How am I contributing to this problem? What is it that I need to know? What areas of my life I need of change? Meditate on these questions and let the answers arise. Write down the answers in your journal. Please reflect, go within, ask yourself questions, and within your own thing. Now, by the end of so many days, you can definitely plan your own meditation, right? You can definitely visualize a beautiful setting. You want some music, please play it. You don't want music, don't play it. I love music, so I kind of type music all the time because that's a thing for my soul. So I do it. Now, every part relax step by step, and then just ask yourself questions and wait for the answers. Just meditate on the questions. Just say whatever is highest, best, please unfold. And automatically the answers will come to you. Now, whatever answers come, please write them down in journals. Choose one of the answers you've received in step 3 and write an action plan that you can work on today. So, say you got a solution. Okay, so that just write that out and just make a plan, schedule it, and just do it. I hope you all are using the schedulers we've sent, and you are planning your stuff with your holistic growth also in that. So holistic growth is everything, right? So just please use those schedulers to make your life much better. I believe it's this beautiful science RJ has taught us: what gets scheduled gets done, what doesn't get scheduled doesn't get done. So put it on the schedule at least. I use only a pencil for my schedulers because I can always add notes or whatever. So you see what works for you. Make changes one step at a time. As a Chinese philosopher Lao Tzu says, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. One small step added to another can create significant changes in your life. Pain does not necessarily disappear overnight, though it may. It has taken time for pain to surface. Therefore, it may take some time that you recognize it and it's no longer required. So be gentle with yourself. Listen carefully to your body. Now, your heart thought for the day is day 10. I listen carefully to my body's messages. The body, like everything else in life, is a mirror of your inner thoughts and beliefs. Every cell responds to every single thought you think and every word you speak. In this world of change, you choose to be flexible in all areas. You are willing to change yourself and your beliefs to improve the quality of your life and your world. Your body loves you in spite of how you may treat it. Your body communicates with you, and you now listen to its messages. You are willing to get the message. You pay attention and make the necessary corrections. You love your body and you give it what it needs on every level to bring back to optimal health. You call upon an inner strength that is yours whenever you need it. Let me tell you one more beautiful thing. Your body is a healer. You know that. Love is a healer. You know that. So now, if you have pain in your cervical, it's really troubling you. We've done the energy meditation once. I think Nitin has already put that on record. I haven't gone and seen his Google Drive, but he's put the meditations. Do the energy meditation because that will open all your blocked chakras. Or alternatively, just invoke the energy in your body, the healing energy in your body, and say, "This is what is troubling me right now. Please heal my shoulders." I abused my body yesterday. Do a Ho'oponopono song and invoke your energy. So it's very, very important to understand this. Thank you, sir, for showcasing the first book of the day. Now, Ankita will read the second book of the day, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. And I'm not surprised I've chosen Ankita and Akshay for reading this chapter because it's about marital relationships. And I think this couple is the youngest here on record with all of us. So, how wonderful. So, let's start this beautiful chapter. I really was excited yesterday to read it. Then somebody pointed out it's a Tuesday. So, we went the artist's way. And I hope for the artist's way, you've done your pie chart. If you haven't, I can share my pie chart with you. So let me know in the chat box if you need my pie chart to understand. It's very simple. It's like a pizza slice. You're dividing into 6 sections and you're just adding your stuff to it. So, just pointing where you are. So according to me, I have reached nowhere and yet I've reached everywhere. Okay, I'll share. So I'll share with everyone. So I will do it. So, my standards for myself are super high. So that's why you'll see that my dots are very, very far away. So please start trusting that as well. Chapter 14, Your Subconscious Mind and Marital Problems. So here we go. Over to you.
Your subconscious mind and marital problems. Ignorance of the functions and powers of the mind is the cause of all marital trouble. Friction between husband and wife can be solved by each using the law of mind correctly. By praying together, they stay together. The contemplation of divine ideals, the study of the laws of life, the mutual agreement on a common purpose and plan, and the enjoyment of personal freedom bring about the harmonious marriage, that wedded bliss, that sense of oneness where the two become one. The best time to prevent divorce is before marriage. It is not wrong to try to get out of a very bad situation. But why get into a bad situation in the first place? Would it not be better to give attention to the real cause of marital problems? In other words, to really get a root of the matter involved. As with all other problems of men and women, the problems of divorce, separation, annulment, and endless litigation are directly traceable to lack of knowledge of the working and interrelationship of the conscious and subconscious mind.
It's very clear. Please understand, everything is in divine order. Now, if you're contemplating that, have we got the right deals? Have we been dealt the right way? Let's study the laws of life. Let's mutually agree on the common purpose. Let's start growing in life. Let's first understanding, what does a marriage mean? Okay, fine, your parents have gotten you together, or you've fallen in love and you got married. But what does a real marriage mean? Let's read about it.
The meaning of marriage. Marriage, to be real, must first be on a spiritual basis. It must be of the heart, and the heart is the chalice of love. Honesty, sincerity, kindness, and integrity are all forms of love.
Get this very clear. Firstly, the marriage has to be spiritual. So, I'll tell you something very clearly. Usually, your spouse that you've chosen in his life, usually would come to you for a purpose. If he's not a soulmate or she's not a soulmate, 100% it's a soul family. Either it'll break you, either it'll shake you, either it'll make you, either it'll love you, because you require those lessons very honestly. So even somebody who's had a broken marriage and is here, it doesn't matter. Your spouse was there to shake the shit out of you. Unfortunately, you never got it that, why is he coming in your life? Honesty is very important. If you goof up, if you foul up, which you can, please open up and completely agree. Don't lie about it. It takes time and guts. Just go and just open up. Sincerity is very important. Be sincere towards each other. If somebody needs something, your spouse needs something, give it.
Perfect.
Kindness is very important, to understand that a person is going through something. So yeah, if I get angry right now and I blast out and I shake up with Prashant, it's okay. At least he's kind towards me by not retaliating that time, because he knows she's in the heat of the moment. Very important to understand, when one person is angry, the other has to be kind. इसको problem है, तभी ऐसे react कर रहा है. नहीं तो ऐसे नहीं करता, right? Integrity is also a very important form of love. Have integrity, have commitment. Please read.
Each partner should be perfectly honest and sincere with the other. It is not a true marriage when a man marries a woman for her money, social position, or to lift his ego, because this indicates a lack of sincerity, honesty, and true love. Such a marriage is a farce, a sham, and a masquerade. When a woman says, I'm tired working, I want to get married because I want security, her premise is false. She's not using the laws of mind correctly. Her security depends upon her knowledge of the interaction of the conscious and subconscious mind and its application. For example, a woman will never lack for wealth or health if she applies the techniques outlined in the respective chapters of this book. Her wealth can come to her independent of her husband, father, or anyone else. A woman is not dependent on her husband for health, peace, joy, inspiration, guidance, love, wealth, security, happiness, or anything in the world. Her security and peace of mind come from her knowledge of the inner powers within her and from the constant use of the laws of her own mind in a constructive fashion.
To all the homemakers here, please find a unique purpose. Each one of you is meant to live a life of abundance. Please do not be dependent on your husbands only for wealth. Start thinking that, I can be an entrepreneur. I can come up with some idea. I can start something. Just start. It doesn't matter. You get 10 bucks, 100 bucks, 1,000 bucks. It doesn't matter. Money is not important. What is important is your independence, your idea that, okay, I can earn, I can. And believe me, start doing something where you get joy and you're inspired by yourself, where you get, you automatically have fun. Now that's going to be therapy plus some money, and it's only going to grow and grow and grow. As I keep repeating, I'll say again. In Vedanta, they say, जिसके पास लक्ष्य है उसके पास लक्ष्मी जी आती है. So अपना goal setting करिए. Have your goals. Smaller, larger, I don't know. Like for example, Rohini must have started very small as a yoga instructor teacher. Today she's growing bigger and bigger. Awards मिलते हैं. Glow को inspire करती है. ज़्यादा कुछ effort नहीं लगता. अब तो e-yoga भी शुरू हो गया. You're on Zoom calls. You can start with aerobics. You can start with dancing club. There are so many women who want to shake her leg and unfold. Start something. Like for example, Shelly says, dance is a passion. So she starts a dancing club. You never know. Sangha may say 10, 15 people will join. Start inspiring yourself and the others. The happiness lies within you. To not marry for the sake of money. Okay, he's wealthy, so I'm marrying him. Or, I don't want to work. I want to just go to the spas and have fun. Yeah, do that. But please do something in the form of creating wealth. It's very important. So don't think that I'm just saying that, wealth is all about, she's very money minded. No, it's not about money minded. It's about the energy. If you have wealth, you have energy. It's flowing beautifully because you're meant to live in a life of abundance. And the chakra of energy has to go. You'll earn, you'll give. You'll earn, you'll give. That's what is starting. Imagine India, where 135 crore people are there, and every single person is making money. Now that's going to make the economy boost as well, right? So please become, and Modi ji has such beautiful offers for so many women. Of course, not for privileged, underprivileged, everything. So please go out, look out, ask your higher self, what's best for me? Experiment it. Don't shake from experiments. And then you will have security. You will also have peace of mind because you, my dear woman or man, you're knowledgeable and you have infinite inner powers. So let's use the powers. Let's use the law of attraction. Let's use the laws in a very constructive fashion. Now, how to attract the ideal husband? Of course, in this batch, we don't have girls who are looking out for, no, we may. Actually, we have young girls not looking out for husbands, but okay, later UV and I think Yashvi are the unmarried ones. And maybe in the virtual section, we have few. So, okay, let's see how do you attract an ideal husband? It's very easy. Let's read about it.
How to attract the ideal husband. You are now acquainted with the way your subconscious mind works. You know that whatever you impress upon it will be experienced in your world. Begin now to impress your subconscious mind with the qualities and characteristics you desire in a man. The following is an excellent technique. Sit down at night. In your armchair, close your eyes, let go, relax the body. Become very quiet, passive, and receptive. Talk to your subconscious mind and say to it, I am now attracting a man into my experience who is honest, sincere, loyal, faithful, peaceful, happy, and prosperous. These qualities which I admire are sinking down into my subconscious mind now. As I dwell upon these characteristics, they become a part of me and are embodied subconsciously. I know there is an irresistible law of attraction and that I attract to me a man according to my subconscious belief. I attract that which I feel to be true in my subconscious mind. I know I can contribute to his peace and happiness. He loves my ideals and I love his ideals. He does not want to make me over, neither do I want to make him over. There is mutual love, freedom, and respect. Practice this process of impregnating your subconscious mind. Then you will have the joy of attracting to you a man possessing the qualities and characteristics you mentally dwelt upon. Your subconscious intelligence will open up a pathway whereby both of you will meet according to the irresistible and changeless flow of your subconscious mind. Have a keen desire to give the best that is in you of love, devotion, and cooperation. Be receptive to this gift of love which you have given to your subconscious mind.
So how many people are looking for partners in our group? In the last group, we had Rajni ji also. So just see, she got married. It's so beautiful, she was finding the right person and she ultimately it attracted. We had another person, she's also Prachi Divan. How wonderful. So you'll find, so this is the way to attract the right husband. How many men are there who are looking for women, looking for partners now? So I do not know, Ashish Kumbat, are you married? You're so young, so I do not know. So just know one thing, that life is not a compromise. लोग जो बोलते हैं ना कि शादी के बाद compromise करना पड़ता है, get this out of your life. इसको feel करना बंद कर दो. So everyone, if you really want to have an ideal family, you can. Like, I do not know, in my younghood, my mom knows this very clearly. Okay, Ashish, you look super young. Congratulations for being so young looking. So, like, I must have been a child, and I always saw Nani having the best relationship with her co-sisters, mom having the best relationship with her co-sisters and with their sister-in-laws. So I always knew that with the family that I get married into would be absolutely ideal, because I never seen a friction. When I used to go to some Bua's family or somebody, and they used to have problem with their peers, and I was like, how do people have problems? And that's what I inherited, right? So I knew always that when I get married, I had the best of in-laws, best of husband, the best of everything. I kind of knew the family I wanted. I must be young, yet I knew, and that's what I attracted. So you can attract the virtues you want by simply. I didn't even know that time that what is power of subconscious mind, what is manifestation. Yet it came organically. So you can attract the ideal husband. For people to attract the ideal wife, we don't have any bachelors here. So, anyways, we'll read about this as well. So let's read about this.
How to attract the ideal wife. Affirm as follows. I now attract the right woman who is in complete accord with me. This is a spiritual union because it is divine love, functioning through the personality of someone with whom I blend perfectly. I know I can give to this woman love, light, peace, and joy. I feel and believe I can make this woman's life full, complete, and wonderful.
To all the men who found the wives, even for this runs true even now. You may have been married to her, but you can still, so if your wife has shortcomings, but if you start affirming, she will have a change of heart. So it applies to even married and unmarried people equally. Yes, please.
I now decree that she possesses the following qualities and attributes. She is spiritual, loyal, faithful, and true. She is harmonious, peaceful, and happy. We are irresistibly attracted to each other. Only that which belongs to love, truth, and beauty can enter my experience. I accept my ideal companion now. As you think quietly and with interest on the qualities and attributes which you admire in the companion you seek, you will build the mental equivalent into your mentality. Then the deeper currents of your subconscious mind will bring both of you together in divine order.
So suppose you have a husband who's nasty. I mean, I'm using the word because that's what you judge him as, right? Otherwise, nobody is nasty, but just that this is how you've learned. So he's short-tempered. He doesn't accept you or your friends or how you're doing in society. You can still affirm, believe, creatively visualize, and your husband will have a change of heart. So all this is possible in life. All you have to do is just start building yourself up. Just take it up and just do it in the divine order, and things will really work beautifully. Yes, no need for third mistake. Let's read about this.
No need for the third mistake. Recently, a teacher said to me, I have had 3 husbands and all 3 have been passive, submissive, and dependent on me to make all decisions and govern everything. Why do I attract such type of men? I asked her whether she had known that her second husband was the effeminate type, and she replied, of course not. Had I known, I would not have married him. Apparently, she had not learned anything from the first mistake. The trouble was with her own personality makeup. She was very masculine, domineering, and unconsciously wanted someone who would be submissive and passive so that she could play the dominant role. All this was unconscious motivation, and her subconscious picture attracted to her what she subjectively wanted. She had to learn to break the pattern by adopting the right prayer process.
Very important to pray and get that very clear. Your husbands and wives are not wrong. You are wrong because your thoughts are wrong. You are unfortunately manifesting the wrong qualities in your partner. You are the creator. आप complain करते हैं मेरे husband ऐसे हैं, मेरी wife ऐसी है. Sorry, wake up. आपको बदलने की जरूरत है. उनको बदलने की जरूरत नहीं है. आपके thoughts को बदलने की जरूरत है. अगर आप negative बोल रहे हैं, if you're again and again harping on their problems, it's because you had the problem in you. You remember the world is a mirror. So you may be a very positive person all the time, but if you're harping of a negative quality of your spouse, it's because you see those qualities in him or her because you have them. So please start praying, please start affirming, please start evolving. And negative bolna band kar. So how this lady broke her negative pattern, let's understand this story.
How she broke the negative pattern. The above mentioned woman learned a simple truth. When you believe you can have the type of man you idealize, it is done unto you as you believe. The following is the specific prayer she used to break the old subconscious pattern and attract to her the ideal mate. I am building into my mentality the type of man I deeply desire. The man I attract for a husband is strong, powerful, loving, very masculine, successful, honest, loyal, and faithful. He finds love and happiness within me, and I love to follow where he leads. I know he wants me, and I want him. I am honest, sincere, loving, and kind. I have wonderful gifts to offer him. Their goodwill, a joyous heart, and a healthy body. He offers me the same. It is mutual. I give and I receive. Divine intelligence knows where this man is. And the deeper wisdom of my subconscious mind is now bringing both of us together in its own way. And we recognize each other immediately. I release this request to my subconscious mind, which knows how to bring my request to pass. And I give thanks for the perfect answer. She prayed in the above manner night and morning, affirming these truths and knowing that through frequent occupation of the mind, she would reach the mental equivalent of that which she sought.
Very easy. If you seek something, you will get it. So be a seeker, pray morning and night, and if possible, sometime in the middle, and whatever you want can change. You are the reason, you are the person who can break the negative pattern. Let's read another story of the answer to her prayer.
The answer to her prayer. Several months went by. She had a great number of dates and social engagements, none of which was agreeable to her. When she was about to question, waver, doubt, and vacillate, she reminded herself that the infinite intelligence was bringing it to pass in its own way, and there was nothing to be concerned about. Her final decree in her divorce proceedings was granted, which brought her a great sense of release and mental freedom. Shortly afterward, she went to work as a receptionist in the doctor's office. She told me that the minute she saw the physician, she knew he was the man. The minute she saw the physician, she knew he was the man she was praying about. Apparently, he knew it. He knew it too, because he proposed to her the first week she was in the office, and their subsequent marriage was ideally happy. This physician was not the passive or submissive type, but was the real man, a former football player, an outstanding athlete, and was deeply spiritual man, though he was completely devoid of any sectarian or denominational affiliation. She got what she prayed for because she claimed it mentally until she reached the point of saturation. In other words, she mentally and emotionally united with her idea, and it became a part of her in the same way that an apple becomes a part of the bloodstream.
So whatever you manifest comes true. Simply shiddat honi chahiye manifestation mein. And do not have a break. Aaj nahi kiya doesn't work. Consistency is important. Whatever you want follows. Now we read 3 stories about divorce. Should I get a divorce? If this question comes, please read about it.
Should I get a divorce? Divorce is an individual problem. It cannot be generalized. In some cases, of course, there never should be a marriage. There never should have been a marriage. In some cases, divorce is not the solution, no more so than marriage is a solution for a lonely man. Divorce may be right for one person and wrong for the other, for another. A divorced woman may be far more sincere and noble than many of her married sisters who perhaps are living a lie. For example, I once talked with a woman whose husband was a dope fine, an ex-convict, a wife beater, and a non-provider. She had been told it was wrong to get a divorce. I explained to her that marriage is of the heart. If two hearts blend harmoniously, lovingly, and sincerely, that is the ideal marriage. The pure action of the heart is love. Following this explanation, she knew what to do. She knew in her heart that there is no divine law which compelled her to be browbeaten, intimidated, and beaten because someone said, I pronounce you my man and wife. If you are in doubt as to what to do, ask for guidance, knowing that there is always an answer and you will receive it. Follow the lead that comes to you in the silence of your soul. It speaks to you in peace.
Yes, so please be careful. Analyze yourself. Ask your higher self what's the solution for you in case you are in this boat. Don't rock your boat without knowing that how it can be. Just simply flow. Drifting into divorce. Please read about it.
Drifting into divorce. Recently, a young couple married for only a few months was seeking a divorce. I discovered that the young man had a constant fear that his wife would leave him. He expected rejection and he believed that she would be unfaithful. These thoughts haunted his mind and became an obsession with him. His mental attitude was one of separation and suspicion. She felt unresponsive to him. It was his own feeling or atmosphere of loss and separation operating through them. This brought about a condition or action in accordance with the mental pattern behind it. There is a law of action and reaction, or cause and effect. The thought is the action, and the response of the subconscious mind is the reaction. His wife left home and asked for a divorce, which is what he feared and believed she would do.
So whatever you think happens. So why is Archana Agarwal, Asmeet, Ankur, Neetu, Puneet, and all of these on cameras off mode? Karishma Gala, Amit Gupta. So, if there's a reason, you can type it out, but I would prefer the cameras to be on. Even if it's dark, it's all right. At least I know that you're present and not just open. So thank you so much. Divorce begins in the mind.
Divorce begins in the mind. Divorce takes place first in the mind. The legal proceedings follow after. These two young people were full of resentment, fear, suspicion, and anger. These attitudes weaken, exhaust, and deliberate the whole being, debilitate the whole being. They learn that the hate divides and that love unites. They began to realize what they had been doing with their minds. Neither of them knew the law of mental action, and they were misusing their minds and bringing on chaos and misery. These two people went back together at my suggestion and experimented with prayer therapy. They began to radiate love, peace, goodwill to each other. Each one practiced radiating harmony, health, peace, and love to each other, to the other, and they alternated in the reading of the Psalms every night. Their marriage is growing more beautiful every day.
Thank you so much for reading. Now we'll move on to the last and the most amazing book, The Magic Weight Loss Pill. So with this, what do you understand? Whatever you want, you get. If you want love, peace, harmony, goodness, goodwill, whatever you want is possible. Your marriages can become more beautiful. You can become a better partner. She or he can become a partner. It's all about you. Sanjay sir, are we changing the book, please? So it's whatever we want is possible. It's just that you have to go inside and stop looking at the negativities of your partner. So just start evolving, because with this, if you're finding a journey, and congratulations to the couples who are here, you're definitely a spiritual beings because you're here in this course together. So obviously you will evolve to the next level. So thanks for that. In the first group also we had 3 couples. Now I do not know how many couples. It's 8 couples I think we have. So it's nice that all of you are together and you're growing together. So for the other ones, you can definitely invite your, maybe more, yeah, maybe more. So you can invite your spouses. If they're not online, they can do a virtual session. You don't even have to pay, please. That's okay. As long as we have, remember in the initial beginning, I said 1-to-1 couples is what I'm looking at. So even if you're paid for one, the second person is coming. So I also know him or her. The other people are, please speak to those sessions online. It's absolutely okay. As long as you evolve as a spiritual couple, now that's something I love. So very important to understand, if you and me are getting introduced to this beautiful journey with Luke. A lot of you follow him, and after you've joined me in the first Sangha, you've started following him. So get one fact very clear. You and I'm here for a purpose, and we are going to be just going and evolving every single time with our life. So let's talk about this page on introduction, page number 20, though I'm finding my way. I think that's where we stopped, Anjasa. I forgot to mark my book. Is that where we all start from? Though I'm finding my way with regard to my health. No, I think the last, is it that in the 12 years? Actually, we finished this yesterday. I forgot to finish it. Okay. Ankita, please start in the 12 years of my career.
Yeah, from here, same page.
Okay. Yeah.
In the 12 years of my career, I have not had much choice over what I eat because my nutrition has always been goal oriented. When I recently took a break for a few months, I got some time to introspect and really pick my meals according to what I wanted to eat. I love my work, but having millions of eyes scrutinizing my physical appearance means that I have to be extra careful about my food choices. This is the case a few years ago. Now, I eat what I like, mindfully though, and never overindulge or deprive myself. If I am on a diet, but keep craving and visualizing cakes and pastries in my head, then I am bound to overindulge if someone offers the same to me. The right kind of food is the one that can sustain you and keep you happy. There is no point in eating something that you do not enjoy. So everything goes back to balance, acceptance, love, priorities, and choices. People tend to think it's easy for an actor to follow a healthy lifestyle. But the fact is that every profession comes with its set of own pros and cons. If you are comparing my life with yours, you are making excuses in a way. Whether it's your sleep or your workout regime, take responsibility for your life so that you don't end up spending a few crucial years of your life treating an illness or disease.
So get this very clear, people who now especially had joined for the weight loss journey. So please do not deprive yourself. Firstly, don't go on any diet. Do a mindful and heartful eating. So if you really want to wish and eat a pastry, puri khani to chalo kha lo, doesn't matter. If you can have half, great. Be mindful rather than just stopping yourself. When you stop, anxiety and that pressure in your body will start saying, no, I want, and I want. And then if you finally get it, you'll binge eating. So please don't deprive yourself. Eat in the right fashion, eat the right timing, and just evolve gradually. And if you start depriving yourself, you'll come to a point where the disease will become so much more that you'll not be able to get comfortable in your body. Very important to understand mental. I saw Alona, Sailesh, and Yashvi laughing, have a hearty laugh when she was talking about creative visualization. So I know how a lot of people feel about it. All right, let's talk about mental wellness. Yes, please.
Mental wellness. One of Luke's sayings has struck with me, and I'm often struck by the truth and simplicity of it. He said, health no longer means a body without physical disease because mental health is as important as physical health. There are people who have everything yet are unhappy. I was surprised when Luke said that in his career so far, he is yet to find someone who's truly happy. My thinking is that one needs to accept what they are to be happy. For instance, Only if a physically challenged person learns to accept his or her body will they be able to concentrate on other things. If something unfortunate happens in your life, it doesn't mean the rest of your life is going to be bad. Just be aware of not repeating your mistakes and move on. These are some basic things to learn because without that, life is useless, irrespective of which gym or spa you go to. Terms like spirituality and live in the moment may sound very complex, but if you break it down, it all points to person's lifestyle. I believe that whatever you think or do is driven by love, bliss, and abundance because we as humans want to be loved, respected, and taken care of. Imagine walking up to a person who is having a very bad day and giving him a smile. That smile is probably going to have a positive impact on his day, and he's going to walk back home a more pleasant person to his family. It's like a chain reaction. If you are kind to someone, they are likely to be kind to the people they come in touch with. And that's how kindness spreads. If I shout at my staff today, they're definitely going to take it out on their husbands or wives, who in turn will take it out on their children. But if we all make it a point to be kind and smile at someone while walking on the street or just be nice and appreciate someone, then slowly we will make this world a better place to live in. If someone is having a bad day, and especially if that person is close to you, reach out and check how they're doing. You never know what the story is at the other end. Thus, practicing love and kindness becomes one of the most important lifestyle changes. I know nutrition and exercise is all important, but health means much more than that. There will be some good days and some not so good days. All of us should learn to accept these highs and lows. If you sail through life's highs and lows and keep that intact within you and be vulnerable, you win. This power to deal with anything is something I pray for every day. Whenever I'm too stressed, I focus on the Sufi saying my Guru Bharat often repeats, this too shall pass.
Very important to have an attitude of gratitude, very important to have an attitude of compassion. Because if you don't have compassion and kindness and gratitude, you cannot live a life of love, life, and abundance. Remember, you are the light in many people's lives. Remember that you can lighten up somebody's world. If you're just going in a car journey and if there's a little beggar boy or a girl, if you just give them a smile or a biscuit packet, you're spreading kindness. So please start appreciating the fine things in life. Please start appreciating who you are. The minute you practice love and kindness, you are going to evolve so much more and you'll become a more spiritual person. Right now, you're reading about it. When you start practicing, you start adopting in your lifestyle. And Bharat often says, this too shall pass, and he's absolutely phenomenal. And so are so many people who keep saying that this too shall pass, everything will pass. The good moment will pass, the bad moment will pass. So why are you harping about the bad moment? Just embrace love and kindness. Shift your attention, completely shift it. Let's read, please.
As mentioned earlier in the chapter, it is the key to preserve yourself and maintain a balance between work and life. So many of us are so scattered and all over the place that we never take out time to gather ourselves. The day I do not get the time to sit and reflect on my actions, I fail to understand things and find myself distracted. Thus, I feel it is necessary to include one habit into your lifestyle that allows you to spend time with yourself, whether it's a few minutes of meditation, prayer, or something else that makes you happy. There is no excuse for it. Sometimes, when I push myself beyond limits and fail to listen to the inner voice that's asking me to slow down, I end up regretting it. Another important life lesson for me that has had a positive impact on my mental well being is to never have expectations from anyone. It's no one's job to be responsible for you or your work, be it your parents, brother, sister, husband, or wife. Nobody is anyone's responsibility. I always maintain the approach that I am responsible for myself and that any input from anyone else is a bonus. This shift in mindset will fill you with a lot of gratitude. When you aren't expecting anything and someone gets you even a glass of water, you feel so thankful. In certain situations, it's right to expect things in return only if you do a lot for others. Whether it is love, respect, or kindness, it has to be earned. We all tend to get so caught up with petty issues, complaints, and expectations that it hinders us from growing. I feel if you can't deal with and accept yourself, no amount of yoga and meditation will help you. Often, when I ask people, are you a good person or a bad person? They reply saying, you tell me. To which I respond, you know yourself the best. I firmly believe you should be your own judge. You cannot be my definition, and neither can I be yours. But you can be your own definition and always live up to it. If you rely on someone else to tell you who you are, your emotions are going to yo-yo because I may admire you as a person today, while tomorrow I may say something that upsets you. I have faced this myself and am not above all this. But from experience, I have learned that it need not be this way. It was Luke who made me realize the truth about compliments. He explained that one day, if he compliments me for what I said and how it made him feel, it will make me feel appreciated and good about it. However, if he appreciates my hair or handbag instead, it might make me feel good temporarily, but there is a bigger responsibility of always having to maintain my hair and handbag, as that's what I was appreciated for in the first place. It's almost like after a point you connect with that compliment and not with the person. You also need to learn to be kind to yourself. Either people are overly kind to themselves and not to the others, or vice versa. I am determined to listen to what my body is trying to say. There is no enjoyment in living a life otherwise. Even if you achieve your goals, what's the point if you are not the same person to the outside world as you're within the four walls of your own home? I have been through this and I must say it's not worth it.
Thank you so much, Ankita. It's definitely not worth it. People are wearing masks publicly, kuch under kuch. Please do not be that. I'm not saying I'm ideal, but at least people know that if she's speaking out something, it's what she feels inside. I don't have two faces for two people. So I know some people say that, you're too upfront. Yeah, I probably am not a diplomat, but at least I know that I am saying what I am. But yes, that doesn't mean that I can't evolve and become and say something in a way that doesn't, come like absolutely but. But please start giving yourself value. Do not give the power to others to make you feel happy, worthy, or good or bad. Do not shift attention. You should be happy inside. So if anybody says something, तुम्हारी ये problem है, तुम ये हमेशा करते हो, तुम ये ऐसा करते हो, तुम वैसा करते हो, it should not deter you at all. Because it doesn't matter. You are happy with yourself, right? And that's what matters. Yeah, if he's saying something, she's saying something, you want to include that in your life, do that. But don't give him the power or her the power to make your mood go bad. Very, very important to understand that we are people in progress. Give yourself power to keep the power with yourself. Don't shift the focus. Thank you so much, Ankita, for reading so beautifully all these three books. Such a pleasure to hear you once again. Can I have somebody to volunteer to read the heart thought for us? So, very important to understand that we are most important. It's very important to start doing for people unconditionally. Don't keep expecting मैंने ये किया तो वो क्या करेगा. No, that's not unconditional love. Just do it. If you get something back, fantastic. You don't get something back, it's okay. Very important to understand that. Yes, Jitendra ji, please read for us. Today we'll talk about fear. Sometimes when our lives are magnificent, we have anxiety that something bad is going to happen to take it all away. It is called, I call it running anxiety. Anxiety is fear and not trusting yourself. Just recognize it as a part that is used to us being upset about something and thank it for sharing and let it go. Very important to not नजर लग जाएगी ये जो लोग बोलते हैं ना हो जाता है क्यों क्योंकि आपने बिलीव किया है ना टुडे मम्मा माय डैड टोल्ड मी तुम फेसबुक पे डाल देती हो बेटा इतना कुछ फैक्ट्री के बारे में नजर लग जाती है पापा मुझे नहीं लगती मैं सिर्फ ग्रो करती हूँ बट बिकॉज उनका एटीट्यूड ये है सो आई स्टॉप पोस्टिंग बिकॉज ही इज ऑल्सो हैंडलिंग द फाइनेंसेस if he sees a post of mine and नजर लग जाएगी तो लगेगी ना so that's when I stopped posting the day I start my own business again which is very soon I know that I am the boss nobody else can do nazar lagana or whatever I can't shift the power to anybody. Remember, there should be no fear. Just live a magnificent life. Go out, all out. Talk to the world. People say, तुम बहुत बोल देते हो, ये बोल देते हो. You know, be an open book, yeah. क्या closed books रहना है? Be the way you are. Don't the privacy settings का क्या मतलब? What is the issue? I don't understand. So just of course, people do misuse it. That's a different story. I'm talking by large. Start expressing. Stop fearing. Start trusting yourself. All right. Today's beautiful affirmation read by Jitendra ji will be I'm always perfectly protected. Over to you, Jitendra ji.
Yeah, I'm always perfectly protected. Remember, when a fearful thought comes up, it is trying to protect you. Isn't that what fear is all about? When you become frightened, your adrenaline pumps up to protect you from danger. Say to the fear, I appreciate that you want to help me. Then do an affirmation about that particular fear. Acknowledge and thank the fear, but don't give it importance.
Thank you so much. Reading so well. So डर लगेगा. मैं ये नहीं बोलती डर नहीं लगेगा. लेकिन डर के आगे जीत है. You have seen this ad of some, thing they talk about it, right? So just feel protected. Okay, डर आया. Don't let it. Don't just give it importance. Just let it go. ठीक thought आई ये भी चली जाएगी. Because मैं तो protected हूँ. Everything happens very nice in my life. मैं जो चाहता हूँ हो जाता है. Start giving yourself affirmations and immediately you'll focus. डर के आगे जीत है. Exactly. So I think Akshay Kumar endorses it. So yes, don't fear. Just move on. Thank you so much, everyone, for reading. Thank you, Jitendra ji, for reading. Thank you, Ankita, for reading. And Monish, thank you for your message. The packs was open when I came, and I saw the message this morning when I was just uncluttering my room. So I'm going to share on the group. Lovely message. I loved it. So the morning was full of abundance. So thank you, everyone. And today we're going to be doing our meditation for day 10. So get your back straight, get your things aligned so that we can start our morning. And to all of those who are having problems with the group members going for holidays, a pandemic is coming to an end. So I want to believe. So people are going to start traveling a bit. It's okay to let your group mates travel. But if you're so stuck up about your score and you want somebody to be replaced, please tell the catalyst of the group. They can request for somebody. Another catalyst or booster can come in as 7th, 8th member. Do not take away anybody and let all the members be there and get that 8th member also added. It's very important to understand that if you delete a member from your group, he or she will never bounce back. Nothing like having a virtual, nothing like having a live session over a virtual one. Virtual में वो energy मिलती ही नहीं है. ना आप chat पढ़ सकते हैं, ना आप experience share कर सकते हैं. So please try and be for this. Very important to evolve and very important to let your friends evolve. If somebody is having something, don't judge them firstly. Don't become so you're not here for again judging. In fact, you're not here to judge. So just start evolving and start growing. All right. So let's watch our backs. They should be straight. Our eyes closed. Our feet firmly placed on the ground below. Let's close our eyes. Let's wear a smile. Let's inhale in love. Feel the love pulsating in your body, in every single cell of your being. Exhale love and brighten the world. Your love is required. Unconditional love, kindness, compassion. Inhale trust. Start trusting people. Start trusting your body. Start trusting life. Place your trust on yourself, in yourself and on others. Exhale trust. Trusting the world around you. Inhale blessings. Each one of us is blessed with infinite blessings. Count them and see them grow. Magically share them as much as possible. Exhale it. Keep blessing people, and you'll be blessed too. Life is magical. Life is abundant. Life is a constant change. Let's embrace the change beautifully. Remember, this too shall pass. Something good is here, can get better. Something worse is here, bad is here, can change into something magical as you can manifest, as you can believe and have the power. Remember to keep the power within you. Do not shift the power to let anyone else gloat you, make you feel bad. It's okay. If you get compliments, accept them, but don't let them get on your head. If you get criticism, accept it, see if it's actually true. Don't let it get on to you. Don't let it make you bad. Let's grow in love. Let's grow in light, knowing we're divinely protected. Let's affirm for our health and our healing. Let's repeat them often and keep growing. It's all about what goes inward. Thoughts is important. That makes your mental awareness better, mental health better. But food is important because food makes you who you are. Meditation is important. It gives you cellular energy. Your body is full of many components. What energy do you want to give it depends upon you. Let's affirm. I enjoy the foods that are best for my body. I love every cell of my body. I have trillions of cells in my body, and I love each one. I'm grateful to each one for working on its optimum best. I always make healthy choices because I am growing in love and health. I respect my body. I have respect for myself. I love myself. I look forward to a healthy old age because I take loving care of my body. I will leave Mother Earth when I think the time is not right, not when people tell me that you're in your 80s and 90s. I will live the life that I want because I am important and I have a purpose and I am enough. I'm constantly discovering new ways to improve my health. Health comes to me so easily. I return my body to its optimum health by giving it what it needs on every level: spiritual, mental, emotional, physical. Healing happens every time, every day, every moment. Cells die and cells are born. I get my mind out of the way and allow the intelligence of my body to do its healing work naturally. I am a natural. I flow. I have many special guardian angels. I am divinely guided and protected at all times. And now I know about it. I speak to them, I thank them, and in return, they protect me, they guide me through clues and clues. I'm the only person who has control over my eating habits. I do not need food. unnecessary food. I just need little food to keep me nourished, little healthy, which I chew and chew and chew. I always resist something if I choose to, because I am blessed with superpower of choice, and I make the right choice organically. Water is my favorite beverage. I am high on water. I drink lots of water to cleanse my body and mind. I do not need extras to give me a high. I can always cheer my life and myself with water. Water, water, water. Mother Earth has so much water, and this beautiful water is energized with my love. I drink my energized water, I infuse it with the right energy, and I drink it, and I get blessed and abundant. I'm filled more with love as I keep sipping my water. Filling my mind with pleasant thoughts is the quickest road to health. Every day I affirm, every day I'm changing, every day I'm growing into a better version of myself. I give myself the gift of life, this beautiful life. And I'm definitely a chosen one because I am traversing on this path of awakening, finding myself, finding my purpose. And I'm super blessed, super lucky. With these beautiful thoughts in mind, let's bow down in gratitude towards Mother Earth, Janani Janmabhoomi. Dearest Mother Earth, thank you, thank you, thank you for being a wonderful giver. I promised you that I will try my best, and I am doing my best right now. And I'll always keep doing my best to keep nurturing you, nourishing you, to keep enjoying your beautiful extravaganza because I love you. Let's look up at an eye level and thank our wonderful life in totality, the past life that we've lived, the past lives that we've lived, the present moment where we're nurturing ourselves, sowing the seeds of abundance, and the future, which definitely is magical because we are staying in the power of now. Let's open our hands to the universe above. Thank it for all its magnanimity. Thank you, dear universe, for being the universal love giver. We are flowing in gratitude, in love, in light. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To all the divinities, you may include the rishis, maharishis, and the guide and the guardians and the guides. So thank you to all of you. Now you may include your angels, you may include your guardians. Remember, all of us have all of them. Let's thank them for the divine guidance. Everything works in divine order. Let's now expand our angel heart. We are yes people. We are blessed. We live an abundant life. Wherever we turn, prosperity follows. We are open and receptive to love, goodness, and all things wonderful from all possible universes. We are love. We are light. And so it is. Let's close our hands, hold our hands in gratitude in front of our hearts. And let's rub our hands with energy. Feel the warmth, feel the energy permeating in every cell of your being. Bless your conscious subconscious. Thank you, dear conscious subconscious, for nurturing me, for restructuring, reprogramming, unlearning, and learning. I'm truly a blessed soul to have you with me. Let's bless our face, the eyes, the nose, the ears, the mouth, the sense of feel, our skin, our neck, our shoulders, our arms, upper to lower, our wrists, our hands, our upper back, middle back, spinal cord, lower back. Let's bless our hips, bless our chest, our lungs, our heart. Keep the hand on your heart for a second. Feel it beat. Dearest heart, you have my inner child living in you. Protect it, bless it. And if I ever forget, remind me that I have to go back and nurture my little child, my inner child. I love you, little child. I love you, dear heart. I love you. Bless your liver, your stomach, your intestines, gallbladder, kidney, uterus, sexual organs, excretory organs, your thighs, knees, calves, ankles, heels, sole of your feet, toe finger, nails. Come back up ever so gently, hands in front of your heart folded. Dearest, magical, magnificent body, you work on your optimum best. And I am so grateful to every single organ, every single being. Thank you, dear trillions of cells in my body, the thousands of kilometers of blood circulation system, the muscles, tissues, fibers, glands, skin, bones. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dearest body, thank you for growing and healing beautifully. Please discard all eliminatory thoughts, negative thoughts. Please shed off extra weight. We don't require this outer protection. We are divinely protected and we shed off all excess so easily. Our skin is glowing, our hair are becoming better. We are sparkling from inside and outside. We're becoming our best versions. Dearest body, I invoke the energy, the blessings from me, within me, and wish to share with my Sangha, their loved ones, and all the loved ones on Mother Earth. With love, light, and blessings, I wish each one of you on this magical day, the last day of the joyful June, a lot of love, a lot of blessings, a lot of divinity. May you find the divinity within you. Hina, Nehal, Ritu, Mehik, Disha, Yanji, Ushaji, Prakash and Jigisha, Sanya, Veena, Naveen and Rigu, Alora, Sailesh and Yashvi, Siddharth and Vandana, Nisha, Shubhra, Prima, Shivangi, Meenakshi, Sapna, Sangeeta, Nitin, Mudita, Anika, Akshay and Ankita. Special blessings for Akshay on his birthday, Neha, Parul, Poonam, Badri, Prashant, Meetu, Bhuvan, Sakshi, Rajiv, Payal, Prachi, Priya, Ankur, Shruti, Rohini, Pratima ji, Jitendra ji, Ravi ji, Chandra ji, Radhika, Parul, Shami, Ankur, Karishma, Rashi, Richa, Sakshi Surekha, Archana Agarwal, Neetu Mehta, Harpreet, Niriksha, Pooja Kakkar, Ashish, Reena, Yuvi, Seema, Shalu, Kripa, Shelly, Richa, Sachdev, Nikita, Alifya, Garima, Gaurav, Kavita, Monish, Radhika, Kuldeepji, Sridhar Pradhan, and Asmeet, Bharatbhai, Puneet. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Sanjay sir. Lots of love, light, and blessings for you. And thank you for filling up in the morning and set in the absence of Ritesh sir. Truly, truly, truly blessed. So thank you, everyone. Does anyone want to share something? If you can, if you wish, you can raise your hand. We have a couple of minutes. If not, of course, Thursdays are always there. But as I said, if you want something someday, you can definitely share something. Or if you have any questions about the artist's way, I hope the catalysts have put in the flyers. It's very simple. Include them as part of your affirmations. We do have the basic principles to be read every morning if possible. We do have the creative affirmations to be read every morning and an artist date once a week with yourself, doing something that you really love. So please schedule slot 2 hours for enjoying. You like to play golf, do that. Whatever is beautiful, whatever you want to nurture your soul, do that. Morning pages are very imperative. Now the morning pages can have whatever you, and one request, just scribble in the morning pages. Let them not make sense to you. So the first time I did the artist way, I scribbled on one page, 3 pages. By the end of it, मुझे खुद नहीं पता था कि खिचड़ी है कि क्या है. I just had scribbled whatever came into my mind. So remember, you don't have to read them ever. Ever means ever. Morning pages are not to be read. So that is something about artist way. Continue it, do it, grow with it. Yes, my dear Sakshi.
Hi, Prachi. Good morning. Just want to ask about that pie thing.
Yeah.
I'm a bit confused about it.
So I'm going to be
Can you
sharing my
explain?
pie chart in a while. I'm going to go for a little meditation. After about an hour, I'll share with you all my pie chart. I'll leave you a picture. So, say, 1 to 10 is how you score yourself, right? The worst is, the closest to the dot or the furthest to the dot. So I'll share, in fact, I'll put a little, like a note niche so you all can be easier. So where do you gauge yourself to be in life in that particular zone? So as I said, my standards are super high. In life, I really want to go very high, very deep spiritually, very much high in abundance in all realms. So for me, I believe that I'm meant to live an abundant life, right? So you'll find my dots are pretty far away. That's just because that's how I think I am. I think I'm a person in progress. I think I'm a seeker. So whatever are your standards, just we have to analyze where we are and then choose something out of that. Have small goals, write down those 10 things. Remember 10 things that you write down. Pick up one thing that you can do every day. One step makes a difference, right? So, for example, you have been thinking that, I must start my exercising. Today, start it. Maybe one Surya Namaskar for the next one day, for 7 days. Then you go on to two, then five, then 10, then 15, then 20. Build up endurance. Or you want to say that, I want to start cooking or something, whatever you have your goals. Start one thing, pick up a very tiny goal. जो कभी भी miss नहीं हो. So start your journey like that. Tomorrow is July 1st. Today I'm going to be sending you links for the ones who want to lose weight to join another parallel group where it'll only be weight talk. So once you are thin, don't join it. You'll go mad with the people who are obsessed about weight. So please don't join. Do yourselves a favor and don't join. The ones who have some weight on their body and they want to lose, it's going to be a weight group for inspiration where everyone can share whatever. The thing is, weight is just a state of mind. So if you want to lose, it's very easy. So now you're ready because I really wanted to have the 50-day mark for you to, get channelized. So now the last 2 months, you can definitely go evolve and learn. So yes, you can join that group. And you don't have to share your weights if you're not comfortable. But what I also tell everyone is to do a before picture of yourself, like a side and a front picture and your weighing scale picture. Because when you start on this journey, you'll find that weight is just dropping. And for you to analyze it before, after, it's a magical feeling. So it's completely for you if you want to do it. You don't want to do it, don't do it. You want to share your weight, go share your weight. So it's very funny if I tell you all, and I'm again sharing with this everyone. It's really, really, really funny. So, when I was reading Luke Cotino's book, and I'm like, so many problems, I don't even know anything. People go through so much of problems, like really? Okay, people feel so bad when they have weight, like really? And I said, okay, let me feel it. Believe you me, I invited 10 kilos of weight in a month and 10 days, 40 days. And I was like, oh my God, I can manifest anything in the world. But not realizing that when I manifested that, I also invited an unwanted influence in my life. I don't know, you won't understand this language. People in the unified journey will understand. So there are souls around us who are troubled. The day I said, I want to experience this, I invited a fat soul in me. So now that fat soul is enjoying his or her way through me, and I'm having a tough time to send it away, but it will go for sure. So don't manifest something which is not required for you. I made a mistake, but I'm going to just undo the mistake very soon. I'm working on it. In fact, I'm going to be learning hypnosis because I believe that the alternate ways are better for you to nourish yourself. So yes, I'm going to learn. And with the self-hypnosis, I'm going to ward away all the unrequired. So yes, welcome to a journey where you will lose weight very easily, very beautifully, and just evolve. So with love, light, and abundance, today we close the session on this magical day, the last day of the joyful day, our Akshay's birthday, Vanshri and Diru's birthday. So yes, lots of love, power to everyone. See you all tomorrow for yet another month where a lot of new things will be unfolding for us, a jubilant July for sure. Take care. See you tomorrow. All right, then. Thank you, Ritesh sir. Thank you, Sanjay sir. Thank you, Amrita ma'am. Sanjay sir, first for waking up in the morning.